It's the Weekend Garden Show featuring Sam.
Hey, welcome back to the Weekend Garden Show. So you guys know that I have nicknamed my garden Fort Veggie, right? Because of the tents I use to protect the plants from all these squirrels around here. So to go along with that, I've decided to give you all a nickname as well. So going forward, you all will be called Sam's Soil Soldiers. All right? So welcome back to Fort Veggie. Come on, let's get this show started. All right, soldiers, it is Carrot Day here at Fort Veggie. And apparently it's Salsa Saturday at my neighbor's house. So if you all can hear that music, I do not own any rights to any music playing in the background. So what I wanted to share with you all on Carrot Day is that I'm excited to get these guys planted. So this is going to be my third time growing carrots, and the first two attempts were successful. Did you all know that there are 40 different varieties of carrots? Like, that's a lot of carrots. Well, today I'm going to be planting 4 of those varieties. It was going to be 5, but as I think back to it, I believe I actually used all of those seeds, so I'm going to have to get some more. But what we're going to be growing today is, matter of fact, let me show you my case here. All right, so this is my seed storage case, which I am thoroughly enjoying. Like, you got to be able to write small so that you can, see what all is in here. But this has just been such a great system for me to just be able to find what I need, and I've already organized what I'm up here looking for. So this here is the Danvers 126 carrot. Take a look at those seeds there. So the Danvers 126 is definitely my favorite carrot so far. Why? For 2 reasons. The first reason is I got them to grow. The second reason is they are a pest-resistant variety. I wish everything was a pest-resistant variety. So that's definitely a plus in my book. The next variety I'm going to be growing is the finger carrot. You can take a look at those seeds. There we go. That's what they look like. So these were actually gifted to me by Desmond over at Culture Raising. Thanks so much for the seeds, bro. They are finally going in. All right, the next variety I'm going to be growing, I actually have some in here already, is the red Kyoto Carrot. This carrot hails all the way from Japan, and it's a 12-inch carrot. It's a foot-long carrot, you guys, and it's sweet. It's a sweet carrot. So I'm very much looking forward to this. And check out the seeds. These are what they call pelletized seeds that make it easy for you to see. And Miss Linda over at the New Orleans Gardener was just talking about how easy it is to see these pelletized seeds. They are absolutely massive in comparison to the regular seed. So that's them. And we're going to be dropping these Uzbek Golden. Look at that. These are carrots all the way from Uzbekistan. They are golden yellow and a wide body carrot. And from what I understand, these are also very sweet as well. So shout out to Baker Creek for sending this free seed with my order. Wasn't expecting these, but thrilled to have them. Like, I get to grow carrots all the way from Uzbekistan right here in my backyard. Yes, please. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys what my Danvers carrots looked like this past spring. Check them out right here. This is what they look like. So thrilled, right? They came out absolutely beautiful. And I'm just gonna run that same process back over again because it's working, right? Don't fix it if it ain't broke. I think that there are two things that stand out for me as to why I was able to get them to come out so beautifully. One, I sift my soil. Now, this is a tedious process if you are doing it by hand like I do. There's no two ways about it. It's a tedious process. However, it's so worth it because carrots really want unobstructed soil. They cannot grow around, you know, big chunks of things that are in the dirt. They'll grow in the other direction. If they bump into something that is in the way, they're gonna twist and curl and get all gnarly looking. Still edible, you know, but if you want like your carrot to look like a carrot, you really should make sure that you pull out big clumps and chunks of things that are in your soil. Another thing that stands out for me is separation of the seeds. So I really don't overseed when I'm planting. I space them out the way that I want them to grow. And that way they're not all up on top of each other. They have plenty of space to grow to their full mature size. So let me show you a little bit of the soil sifting that I've been doing so far. So here is my wheelbarrow. This side has been sifted, this side has not. So if you look at this side, there's no clumps, there's no chunks, there's nothing in here that's going to get in the way of awesome carrot growth. It's fluffy and it's completely free of chunks. This soil over here is not. There's something sitting right on top here. There's all kinds of things in here. This is my sifter, and these are some of the pieces that I have sifted out from this pile here. There's a lot more, but this is some of them. If your carrot runs into this in the pot, it's going to grow the opposite way. It can't possibly get past these big chunks. I mean, these are just like branches and twigs and who knows. But this is the kind of stuff that you want to be removing from your soil before you plant your carrot. Okay, now there are automatic sifters as well as like sifter tumblers that you can purchase. They're a couple dollars. If you are someone who grows a whole lot of carrots, or if you're just not about this manual sifting life, I totally understand that too. Then they do sell soil sifters. There are some that are automatic. You can load the soil in, it'll tumble it for it. You don't have to do anything. And then there are others where you load the soil in, but you have to crank it. And as you turn, it sifts. So those are some other options for you to do the same job. Since I have some additional sifting to do, because I need 4 pots of soil, so I definitely have some more sifting to do. But I wanted to show you what I mean about spacing them out so that they have enough space to grow and they're not all on top of each other. So I'm gonna throw in a clip right here of a video I did earlier this spring when I was planting the Danvers 126. So you can see how I spaced them out in the pot. I didn't have to do any, what do you call that? Thinning. I didn't have to do any thinning out. They grew in the space. Now, Broke Farmer shared with me a tip that I am definitely looking to utilize this go round, which is to spray them or mist them with water until they sprout. Because I think what happened with me is half of my pot grew and the other half didn't. So the thought is that perhaps in watering, the seeds from the other half of the pot ran over to one side. So my carrots grew in like half of the pot. They could have also been like washed out of the pot. Who knows? They're so tiny. But so yeah, I'm definitely going to be utilizing that tip again. Thanks so much, because I appreciate that. So I will be spraying them or misting them in until they sprout so that they stay in place. But I think my spacing is pretty on point. Thank you all so much for joining me today on this carrot episode of the Weekend Garden Show. I'm looking forward to showing you all what is growing here. Fort Veggie has expanded, so I'm hoping to expand my soil soldiers as well. So please, if you had a good time, and I sure hope that you did, hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you all next time on the Weekend Garden Show.